Hello, YouTubers. Welcome back. It's Sweet Susie, and I'm here to let you know that I'm doing a little series here. Well, I'm not doing the series. I'm watching a series, and they decided to hop on the Queen Up train. And I wanted to let you all know that if you wanted to see this series that I am watching and I am studying, goes along with this book, and that is the lovely Wynter NightHare. And I really hope I just said her name correctly. I probably should have wrote it down before I came out here and decided to do a video. But I'm in the very beginning stages of pointing up. An exercise they have you do is take the 4 queens. You got your wands, you've got your cups, you've got your swords, and you've got your Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, and Queen of Pentacles are all on this journey with you. And what they'll have you do is like mix the 4 queens up and then draw one at a time. And I'll kind of like share with you mine. I went and got this really cool journal, and on it says I can and I will, watch me. And it's a real pretty coppery gold color. And I decided to write on the inside cover of mine. I just wanted to share this with you real quick. When we no longer know what to do, we have come to our real work. And when we no longer know which way to go, we have begun our real journey. And that's by Wendell Berry. I really thought that was a great quote to put on the inside of my journal. And then, so I mixed the 2 cards, or the 4 cards up, right? So I got my dominant energy now was the Queen of Cups. And you'll see that. The Queen of Cups, my dominant energy now. Card number 2 was my most comfortable energy, and that was the Queen of Pentacles. And that kind of resonates. I think that's what the word is I want, because I am a Capricorn. I don't always relate to her, but I am earthy, I am motherly, in that kind of way. So yeah, so I guess that is my most comfortable energy. Card number 3 is my shadow queen at this time, and that would be the Queen of Wands. And I've kind of haven't been very creative lately, so she's kind of... card number 4 represents the energy I seem to have lost, Queen of Swords. And boy, let me tell you what, the Queen of Swords, I can say the younger me was very much the Queen of Swords. I would slice, dice with my words, and I would not think twice. That's just how the old me was. A lot of people thought I was a bitch. But a lot has changed since then. So, but in ways, you know, she was very assertive. She didn't take shit from nobody. She didn't take shit lying down. She wasn't a fucking doormat. So yeah, I have kind of lost my Queen of Swords energy, but this book it goes to show that you know, we got a little bit of every queen in us. Every one of us do. So I really haven't dug too deep into it yet, but I also thought it was really cool that while you've got that little exercise, there's also a third part of it, and you can go a whole year with this book, and it's 52 weeks to Queen Up. So you can do, you know, a part a week, you know, It's just on how you want to do it. Now, another thing I didn't like, though, is that they have swapped the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands. And I really don't like that, just because, you know, for one, I'm still a novice, you know, new. So I look at the Queen of Swords differently than the Queen of Wands, and I just cannot unswap them. Because it's like the different energies have been swapped. What I mean by that, excuse me, is, oh, excuse me. Let me see if I can. Okay, so they're saying here that okay, in the beginning of the journey. Okay, they're saying meeting the Queen of Wands. Okay, she is. They're trying to say that she is like the fire element, because for this system they've swapped the two. So Queen of Swords becomes fire and everything that the Queen of Wands is, right? And then you go to the Queen of Swords or Queen of Wands, and she's everything that we've already learnt that the Queen of Swords is. Makes sense? I really can't say much more without confusing everybody. But how I did start my journal was I took my favorite deck, which is Journey of the Hidden Realms, and I photocopied a picture and put it inside my journal. And I put the Queen of Cups, which is my dominant energy now. And then I did the Queen of Wands, which is my shadow energy, who poses a challenge to me right now. Queen of Pentacles, my most comfortable energy. And I gave it so many pages. And then Queen of Swords, the energy I seem to have lost. So, yeah, that's how I've got it set up so far. Because I just, you know, started really starting to read this. I'm hoping to go a little bit further with it, but I wanted to show you a little bit of what I'm doing. I've got one more video coming up, but I have to wait till my special guests are with me. And we get all of our stuff together, and hopefully later this evening, maybe if it doesn't get too busy at home, we can get that knocked out, because I have to work tomorrow. So, and I don't have another day off till Friday. So yeah, so like today's basically like my weekend, and that's the lovely world of retail, though. So anyways, thank you if you watched this. I very much so appreciate it. And I hope to see you all again soon. And if you get the chance, mosey on over to Wynter NightHare's channel. She has a whole series on Queen Up. A whole series. And if I didn't tell you who the name of the author was, it's Angela Kaufman. And there's a forward by Heather Ash, Amara, who did the book Warrior Goddess Training, which is a really good book. So, if you get the chance, snatch you up this book and read along with Wynter NightHare's series, which it's been a while ago that she started it, but she's left it up so all of us could take a gander, and it is just chock full of meaty, juicy content. So if you get the chance, head on over to her and check her out. She is fucking amazing. She rocks, man. So, anyways, I hope to see you again soon. Until then, much love and many blessings. I love you most. Bye.